everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Romo. And Beasley with it over the middle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it second down. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates. Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. On second down, here's Romo. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first and 10, Romo. Now Romo hit, and he loses the football. He had it jarred out.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
From the 50, it's Romo. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. They fake the give to Elliott. Now Romo. He's going to wind up and air it out. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down. The Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field, and they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Drops it underneath to Elliott. A second juke. They'll get 16 yards there. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Holding offense. Still second down.
Here's Romo now on second down. Out left side here to Bryant. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And they're going to have a third down. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
And that's caught by Beasley. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Going right side, he has Witten. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down. 4 yards remaining now on second down. The play fake for Elliott. Now Romo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is down deep into Giant territory. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup. Take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
And got his man complete. A very solid gain of 27.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
From the 50, it's Romo. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be first down, Cowboys. And as our graphic shows, sort of back to his old form, you requested a meeting with a tight end coach this week. What came from that?
Yeah, that's not normal because we usually talk to the offensive coordinator, defense coordinator. It's pretty simple stuff, but you're talking about a former tight end now coaching who've been to Pro Bowls and understood what it takes to get things done and get them done better. He's had bad games and had to bounce back. So I just asked him, what kind of advice did you give him? What do you do with him? He just said, I told him to relax. He's one of the best in the game. Let's go play. And it's worked out pretty well in this one.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Romo looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
On the left side, he finds Beasley. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down. It's third down, 6 yards to go for the offense. They'll come out in the pistol. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Throwing on third down, Romo. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And Beasley with it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Romo here on first down. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Back to throw, Romo. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Here's Romo, and there's a flag on the play. He's going to look deep down the field, and that is incomplete.
Holding offense.